let's bring him on in. How you doing, Batty? Welcome in.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm doing okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
And how are you? How is everyone?
Doing great. I'm being introduced to a whole bunch of games I have never really played or seen. I've never heard of this one actually. I looked it up last night. Looks really, really like really cool. The art style
It
and everything.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So hello, everyone. I'm battyprincess, and this is Dogurai. It's as a little Brazilian indie game based on Mega Man. It's a Mega Man inspired game, and I'll just talk about the story very fast. It's basically a game about a corporation that is slowly but surely substitute the police of the world by robots because they were like, oh, robots, you don't have to pay for food and etc. And then one day, the leader of the corporation was like, you know what? I control the police, the robots. What if I just decide to take over the world? So now we're playing as Dogurai, which is a dog samurai who needs to not only save the world, but save his boyfriend, Ryder, which is the other playable character that you can unlock if you get the good ending. And you need to save both the boyfriend and save the world. And we're gonna be playing to get the good ending, of course, save the boyfriend. And we're gonna be playing hard mode, which makes that we have a finite number of lives. That if we lose all the lives, we have to reset the level from zero. Hopefully that's not gonna happen because I practiced a little, but worst comes to shove, I did put some extra time in the estimate just in case I really mess up. But okay, there I'm gonna be talking about the movement and stuff during the start. So I'll make a countdown. So I'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So the movement in this game is pretty simple. There is no like skips and etc. In this game is just running, slide, and attack with your sword. And your sword can kill enemies in pretty much one attack or cut shots. So if there's a bullet coming towards you, you can slice it down. Cool style. The trick to move fast is the longer you stay on the ground, the better, because sliding is faster than walking, right? That's the main thing. And the other movement that I'm trying to do here, but this guy is like really against it, is that in the game there's these big guards, and normally you have to do a quick time event. That's one of the only two actual skips in the game. You can either jump on top of their head and bounce uh, around to the other side, or you can just run into them, slide, and turn around as you hit them, and you phase through. The boss is just a tutorial boss, so I'm gonna talk about the next level instead as we do this. So the next level is the most technical one, so that's why I do it first. It's an ice level. The gimmick about the level is that if you hold the X button, the jump button, you can actually hold the momentum of your slides. And I'll try my best to do this in very specific moments. Not every time that you can do it. See, I miss it there. If you do that one correctly, you fly all the way here. It's very fast. And we're pretty much going to be using it for something that we call the big jump. It's a jump that I practice a lot. I really want to get it here to show everyone that you save like 12 seconds of walking because you just go, you just fly. This is a very precise skip, and I'm gonna be quiet when I get to do it. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get the good ending. So what constitutes the good ending? To save Ryder, Bone's boyfriend, in the end, you need to have 4 MODs, like flop disks. And these floppy disks are hidden in the levels. There's one for each of the 4 main levels, right? So we need to find them. One of them is pretty much close. It's right here, actually. If I'm not having the mental map in my head wrong. Yeah, it's right here. And this is the big jump that I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna do it, or attempt to. And then I'll explain it in a second. So let me just... Let's see if I can get this. Ooh. Oh, I hit the wall. Okay, yes, I have to walk the rest of the way. It's fine. So that skip is more precise than it looks because You have to jump in very specific moments of the sliding section to build the speed in a way that is preferable for you, because you don't want to go too fast, because if you go too fast you miss the skip, you miss the jump, you hit the ledge, and if you go too slow you're not getting the speed. So it's a very precise speed that you want to do. But yeah, the bosses in this game, I'll just explain something that works for all of them. It's basically RNG, and you hope that they use the attacks that are fast, so you can attack them faster, back faster. But yes, there's nothing to say for the moment now, so if you want to read any donations, feel free to do so.
I would be happy to, absolutely. Great job so far, by the way.
Thank you.
We did get a $37.01 donation from Leaf Otter saying 37 minutes and 1 second. I love it. I love it. Thanks for letting me showcase my favorite drawing, doggo. Good luck to all the other runners. Putting this towards Beat Saber, more rhythm games at marathons. Yes, and speaking of which, that is a good transition or reminder that there are incentives that everyone, whatever you donate, you can put that money towards different incentives. So for instance, there's a bonus game 2 incentive that I believe it's Canadian Dragon's going to be doing a bonus stream, a Beat Saber stream. Okay. So you can apply the money that you donate towards that incentive if you'd like to. And I'll put that in the chat right now. ! Incentives. There you go. So please check that out. Other than that, one more reminder, you guys, that all of the merchandise that you purchase, t-shirts and everything, all that money goes towards the cause as well. So very, very cool. Gives you a chance to get some really cool merch in the process, and also still helps the greater good of the cause.
Oh yeah, I want to make a little. Can I make a little game for the people at home? So
Sure.
this next boss, there's a gimmick for them. They split up in 3 different versions of itself. They basically clone themselves, and you have to find the real one. So I'll make the game at home. It's a visual clue. So if anyone wanna play and try to guess which one is the real one, is a very subtle difference, but there's a difference between the real one and the fake one. I'm really bad at getting it. I'm very slow, so. This is the boss that I usually. Oh, I got the glitch. This is the boss that I usually lose like big chunks of time because I'm so slow at identifying them. I'm old. Okay, my visual. I'm very slow with it. But basically, they clone themselves, and you need to be fast. And hopefully, you need to be not too slow, because if you are fast enough to identify it but too slow in identifying it, you actually get a glitch where you're doing the quick time event, but they have the plot armor already, so you're not killing them, which is such a shame when that happens. Oh god. Yeah, I'm losing some time here, that's fine. But yeah, the next level is the Volcano Caves. The Volcano Caves, casually speaking, I think is the hardest level, because, lava. Usually lava levels are the hardest ones, right? But funny enough, in the speedrun, this is actually the most chill level if you practice. Why? Because this game, and it's not just this level, all the levels are in cycles. So as long as you do everything correctly, and you do your movement exactly the same, don't take hits, don't die, everything will be exactly the same. It's basically an auto-scroller level, so as long as you do the movement correctly and you know what to do, like this level is... You can just turn your brain off and just go, and it works. And the boss is... I think this is one of the 2 bosses that actually worries me a little bit, just because they have some special attacks that they have that they do extra damage, so they're pretty annoying to dodge, and basically if you get them, and you're trying to get world record, you're just gonna go YOLO and try to damage tank them, because it's faster than actually dodging the attacks. But yes, we're just gonna make our way there. In the meantime, you can make donations, because we just need to dodge the enemies until we get to the boss.
Sure. Looks like we don't have any recent donations, but I can definitely make some comments here for everybody.
Sure.
So yeah, again, Fastest First Spring Spectacular is once again raising money in support of OR, the Organization for Autism Research. OR's mission is to apply research to the challenges of autism. Their programs revolve around funding new research and disseminating evidence-based information in a way that is easily accessible and understandable by everyone. So for more information, you guys, please visit them at www.researchautism.org. Actually, I have a question for you, Batty.
Yes.
I'm actually really curious about this. Basically, everyone who does speedrunning, I'm always curious. Like, so what got you into speedrunning?
Okay, so what got me into speedrunning was a puzzle game called The Witness. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I've never heard of speedrunning before until I watched Awesome Games Done Quick, right? And I was like, oh, this is cool. I can kind of guess. I can kind of try to do that because I like The Witness. It seems like a fun thing to do, and then it just started from there. It was just a funny thing that I used to do.
That's cool. That's actually a game I've never played yet myself, and I'm actually really curious about. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah,
Witness.
it's a pretty
Yeah.
fun game. I'm very bad with it though, because there's a reason I stopped speedrunning PC games, is because you need to use the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, I'm really bad at first person stuff. I'm just gonna play games that you can use a controller. But yeah, okay, so this level, people, the desert base. The thing about this level is enemies are coming out from every nook and cranny, right? And this is where you notice that the main optimization of this game is knowing how to save time, because there's no skips, right? Like even this section here, this is one of the two guys that actually have to do the quick time event. And actually, there's my favorite set piece in the game is right here. This music in the background, so cool playing, and you're a dog samurai on top of a motorcycle in the middle of the desert with the sun behind you. It's my favorite set piece. But it's also one of the most nerve-wracking ones in the speedrun. Not that because it's hard, but because... Okay, I did it. Okay, that jump is deceptively easy to miss, because it's very easy to bonk your head. And if you miss that jump, you don't get the disc, so you have to force a death. And if you accidentally brain fart and hit a wall and die in the section, you go all the way back before you even kill the guard. So you if you're going for a record, that's bye record. You're not gonna get it if you fail the section.
That's brutal.
Yeah, but like it's a very chill section. As you can see, there's not much danger. It's just like if you brain fart, not paying attention, and you accidentally hit the wall, or if you make the jump wrong, because it's deceptively. It's like very late the jump. It's more late than it looks like, than it feels like.
I'm curious then. I don't want to stress you out, but do moments like those stress you out, knowing that that's coming, and that you have to prepare for that?
Not that I prepare for it, but I always clenching a little bit whenever I get to that section, because like, is this the day that I'm gonna miss the jump? And it happened. It has happened. One time I was in a world record pace, and I bonked the head. I was like, yeah, it happened. It finally happened. But yeah, so yeah, very fast. What was that? Okay, yes. Enemies coming from everywhere, right? This level optimization. So it doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of little things that you can do to optimize this game. So enemies, the AI is very predictable, so there are moments that you will see me do something that kind of counterintuitive, but it's to bait the AI into doing a specific thing. It's very fast. You wouldn't even notice it unless you know about it. For example, in this section, which is, by the way, this is the first level. We're returning it to it for a quick second. There's gonna be an enemy here that I'm gonna move towards the ledge, and then move back to bait them into shooting me. So I did it wrong, but you go back to make them shoot there instead of shooting you as you're jumping over the ledge, because that's just gonna make you fall, because you're gonna take the damage. So you wanna bait them to save a little bit of time. Sorry, this is a game that I need to explain fast. And then you have this mini boss. This is a mini boss. You have to hit the top of their head 5 times, and sometimes you can get you can get a hit, and sometimes it's very hard. You can get a hit from the ground, but it's kinda hard. But if you get it, you save so much time if you can get the hits from the ground. It's just that it's like really hard to do. There's another runner, Felino Albino. I don't know how he does it. He gets every time. I'm like, man, how do you how do you get the hit? But anyways, this is a forest level, and it's the worst level. Not that the level is bad, it's just that this level is so long. It's the longest level in I think in the game. And there's things trying to kill you everywhere. There's bullets, there's lasers, there's endless speeds, there's help me. There's things trying to kill you everywhere. And if you die, like this level and the city revisit level, they are the same level. So if you die, you go all the way back, like if you lose all your lives.
Wow, that's crushing.
Yes. But for a speedrunner, like, we know what we were doing. Just this section here is a little annoying because these guys shooting at us sometimes can shoot at us in mid-air and make us lose the platform. It's very annoying, but we did it, so we're fine. And in the next session, we just need to do, like, to go through some platforming gauntlet and try to take as little damage as possible, because this section has, in my opinion, the hardest boss. I will try to make it not look hard, but they are a little hard.
Yeah, so you did mention the bosses in this game, or well, this game you mentioned Mega Man, how it's kind of like, similar to Mega Man. So are the bosses, are they vulnerable to any kind of special weapons, or not really?
No, it's just more like the style and
like
choosing which enemies you want to tackle first. There's no different weapons. You just use the sword and that's it.
Okay, gotcha.
By the way, fun glitch. You know this generator that you have to destroy? This one, you will destroy it, you teleport away, etc. Good. The other one on the right side, there's a bug. If you don't watch the explosion happen, the explosion technically doesn't happen and the teleport doesn't spawn. So stay a little back and watch the explosion happens. They fixed it, and I told them, like, hey, it's not working for the other side, so they're probably gonna fix it someday. But yeah, this is the boss. In the lore, they are a rival of your main character, and they're like, hey, you're above, like, this thing is too dangerous, you should not do this. Okay, let me focus a little bit, because I really don't want this guy to mess me up, because it's very easy to... No! Oh, they can use a special attack. Oh no, they kill me. That's fine. They can do a special attack that is... You lose so much time, but... Yeah, they're a little... the thing is that they're a samurai like you, so the premise is that they are unpredictable. So sometimes they do some attacks that are like, why are you doing this? There's a glitch that it's possible to happen. If it happens, you're gonna save so much time. Very rarely they can run towards the left wall, and they will get stuck in the left wall, and you can just bully them and kill them.
Oh.
They will not fight back. But yes, oh, my headphones fell. Oh no! Oh my! Okay,
it's
back. The enemy base. This is where we found out, like, hey, the enemy base is beyond the city boundaries, beyond the forest, right? That we just went by, and we're coming after we're trying to go after the final boss. So we're here in their base, and this level doesn't have a lot to talk about. It's just like enemies everywhere, and you're trying your best to just take the fastest route possible and not bonk everywhere. So if you want to read donations, feel free to do so, because there's not a lot to talk here.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like we don't have any new donations to speak about, but I could definitely bring up a few things here.
Sure.
So one thing that I don't know if everyone realizes, but there are prizes involved with this as well, the whole charity event. So all weekend long, your donation to OR, the Organization for Autism Research, gets you entered to win prizes offered by members of the Fastest First community. Use the command !prizes in chat to see the full prize list, which I'll go ahead and do that for you guys right now. How about that? There you go. And again, !charity in the chat, you guys. Reminder, again, I keep saying it over and over again, but I think it's worth repeating. No matter what you can do to donate, it's a big help. Everything that goes on in this chat, whether it's gifted subs or bits, Even if you can't do like dollar donations, don't worry about it. Anything would help the cause. Okay, all of the contributions go towards that, including any of the merch sales, which merch right here in the chat. There you go. Any of the merchandise purchased through the charity event, those funds will also go towards go to OR. Okay, the Organization for Autism Research. So yeah.
Yeah, everyone, donate. It's for a good cause.
It's fantastic, honestly. I'm super honored to be a part of this, and it's been great getting to see all of your abilities, all the hard work you guys put into memorizing these patterns and the techniques to make these games look easy. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's mind blowing to me.
Speaking of easy, this is a game that if everyone wants, like, this is a very easy game to speedrun and pick up. Maybe not world record, because some people, like me and Feeling Albino, we kind of, like, grinded this game a lot. So we kind of optimized the run a little bit, but it's a very easy game to pick up and run casually, like, do a casual speedrun. It's very chill. There's not many, like, there's no, like, hard tricks, skips, zip-zap like some games have. Like, it's a very chill, calm run, so anyone can just pick it up and start, which is pretty cool, I think.
It's funny you say that, because this does not look chill to me. It looks very nerve-wracking.
Because I'm trying to gotta go fast, yes, but, like, if you want to try to play casually, this is I think, compared to other games, because I run other games, I'm not putting myself down. I say that I'm a mediocre runner, not in the sense that I'm bad, in the sense that I run so many games that I don't get really good at any, more like, jack of all trades, master of none, kind of like that.
Yep.
And some games are definitely harder. For example, I run Hollow Knight as well, and Hollow Knight is such a hard game, Jesus, to run. Especially some categories are, like, God, so much harder than others. But Dogurai is, like, chill. You can just vibe. It's a game that you'll never get angry playing.
Again, I beg to differ. I'd probably be throwing the controller across the room, but I'm impressed with what you're doing here. This is great.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we just got a huge donation from Devio, $225.
Oh, wow.
With the comment of nice, and that is because, well, actually another donation just came in. Ian Keith, a $69 donation. Nice. Let's hurry up and get Beat Saber met. It's a pretty nice exhibition. Yes, and that's a good reminder. Again, you guys, there are incentives. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat. With
also,
DBO, and, oh, sorry, go ahead. No,
you can speak.
Just real quick to finish this up. With your donations, we are now up to $6,969. Nice.
Oh my God.
Woo-woo. Well done.
But again,
all of your contributions, you guys, you can put those contributions towards bids or incentives, which I just went ahead and linked in the chat. And there is a goal to let's see here. It's a bonus game.
Can I speak about this boss really fast?
Sure, yeah, absolutely, please.
This boss is a run killer, and it's right next to the end of the game. So this boss is pure RNG. This is the moment where, even if you're playing well, this is the moment where you see if Dogurai allows you to have a record or not. So this boss has a 50% chance of using a special attack or doing a punch. Until they do a special attack, you cannot hurt them. And fun story, and I have that happened to me. You can have a world record pace, and they decide to use the punch attack 8 times in a row, and there's nothing you can do in that. So they were nice to us, but you can be stuck here for a little while because they're just not gonna decide you to. They just don't want you to continue.
Wow.
Disconnecting. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to space. We are Dog Samurai in space. This is the final level of the game. We docked our spaceship here, and we're gonna find our boyfriend. Oops. Okay, we're gonna find our boyfriend, and he's stuck to a machine. Think about robotification like Dr. Robotnik from Sonic.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's kind of the same situation. So he's gonna be transformed into a boss that you have to fight and kill, which is really sad. But if you get all the
Oh.
discs, you interrupt the process and you save him.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah. But we're gonna leave him on the ground right now, and because we need to kill the boss. This is the last enemy that we gotta go through. So everyone say hi to this guy. We're gonna take damage on purpose to go face through them. Bye. Bye-bye, enemy. Okay, we're gonna go for the final boss, and basically you want to try to damage them as fast as possible without taking a lot of damage, because they have 3 phases. Oh, by the way, time doesn't go when they die. Okay, just letting everyone know. Oh god, I said that I don't need to take a lot of damage, and I take a lot of damage. So this boss has 3 phases, and at the start of the 3rd phase, you will heal. So the less damage you take, the less time you have to watch a cutscene of yourself healing. Oh god, I made a lot of mistakes here. I can die here.
I believe in you.
Okay, so as you can see, my health is very low, but it saves like 2 seconds if you don't take damage. 2 seconds doesn't sound like enough, but when the run's optimized, it is enough.
Oh yeah.
The guy is gonna be protected. This is the real form of the corporate dude, right? He's a robot right now. His brain is in this machine. So we gotta wait for these things to open, to do a quick time event before the brain opens and we can kill it. But fun fact, if you hit the guy on the left, their animation resets and they open way earlier than they should, so it's faster. And we only know this because the devs literally went to me and said like, hey Batty, did you know you can do this? And we're like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, and then we kill the boss. And since this is, a Mega Man style game slash kinda has some Metroid vibes in some places, it wouldn't be a Metroid kinda game if there wasn't a escape sequence. Which, by the way, if you ever play this game and you're like, I don't want the boyfriend doggos to fight and kill each other. I don't want to get the bad ending where one kills the other. Fun fact: if you like, the game saves your file here, right? So you can get the good ending. Then you can load the game and come back here, and you can just let the timer run out, and you get the bad ending. You don't have to get the doggos to kill each other.
Really?
So you can do that if you want to save time and get the achievement for the bad ending. But yeah, we're getting really close to the end of the run, so I'll let everyone know when the time gets close.
My gosh, your character's a freaking beast. Pick up the boyfriend
know,
to
right?
move around like that? That's impressive.
Okay, time is coming up soon. In 3, 2, 1, time. So yeah, this was Dogurai. How much? 26 minutes. That's really good.
Wow.
World record is 24 minutes and 37 seconds. So that is pretty good, I would say.
That's really good. Well
Uh,
done.
Thank you. And unlock. Do we have time just to show the character that unlocks? Can I just show really fast? Yeah. There's a reason Ryder, the boyfriend, is the character that is kidnapped and not you, canonically speaking, because he's broken. Because he doesn't have a sword. He has shurikens. And you can just melt the bosses because you don't need to get close to them. You can just chill, stay in a corner, and do this, and the boss dies. Yeah, they just die. Like, it's really funny. And it's actually a kind of a different way to run the game, because some things you can do as easy because, shurikens ranged, it's not melee attack, so some changes, but the bosses are like fast, they die really fast to this. But yes, thank you for having me here. If anyone is curious to watching me someday, I stream on weekends usually. Normally on weekends, sometimes depending on work during the week, but don't count on it. Right now, I'm playing just Bug Snacks casual and speedrunning Hollow Knight, Nightmare King Green Percent, which is hard category. I'm suffering. Hollow Knight is a hard game. And if anyone is interested in actually speedrunning this game in a casual level or etc. Feel free to do so. Me and any other runners, like, you can just message me on Discord if you want, or just talk to me somewhere, and I'll happily talk to you about the tricks, give you hints like, hey, if you want to do the super jump that I talked about in the ice level, you need to do the jumps in these specific moments, just that I didn't have much time opportunity to practice, so I didn't get it, but like, there's very small details that we can talk about, and I can help you with that, and it will be nice because there's not many people running this game, so it will be pretty cool to have some people running, new faces, etc. Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity and for having me here. It was an honor.
Honestly, it was an honor for me to be able to be here with you and host and watch you play because I've never seen this game and very fascinating to
Yeah.
watch.
It's very cheap, by the way. If anyone's interested, it's on PC, PS4. Is there on Switch? I think it's also on Switch. Let me check. Internet. Oh my god.
While you do that, I'm actually curious. Do people actually speed run with the boyfriend after they unlock him?
Yes, it is on Switch. Yes,
On
it's
Switch, okay.
PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, PC. Yeah. Uh, yeah, people do speedrun with the boyfriend because, speedruns love to gotta go fast, and the
Yep, yep.
boyfriend is the fastest version. Even the fastest good ending run with bonus, which is this character, the melee attack one, it's still like a minute and a half, 2 minutes is slower than boyfriend because he's so much faster. He kills the bosses so much faster with the ranged attack.
That's cool. I might have to look that
Yeah,
up and check out some speed
yes,
runs of those too. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty fun. You should. Okay.